Hey folks, before we get started with video announcements, here's a couple of snapshots from yesterday's Running for Justice.
Well, it's time for announcements. This is where we bring the news to you. Yeah, it's time for announcements. Wonder what they're gonna do.
That was great, ladies, but why are you in the shower?
'Cause the acoustics are better.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That gives me an idea. Hey folks, this week's video announcements is brought to you by Things Left Behind in the Lost and Found. If you lost it, we found it, and we'd like you to come and get it. So more about that shortly. By the way, folks, Elk River Area Community Alpha, which is going to be taking place at Christ Church, is going to be starting September 8th. One of the people heading it up is Bob Bagney. If you'd like more information about Alpha, if you're a new Christian, you'd like to know more, if you're on fire and you want to be even more on fire, you want someplace to go, Alpha's a great place to go. If you've been a Christian for a long time and you haven't really gotten started and gotten involved in things, Alpha's a great place to go. And if you'd like to see Bob Puller preaching on Holy Spirit later on in October, he's going to be doing that at Alpha. So try Alpha, Christ Church in Otsego. And again, that's rbagney@yahoo.com for more information. Hey, by the way, that announcement was brought to you by Things Left Behind in the Lost and Found, like this Anoka County historical water bottle. Yes, folks, as you can see, it's very historical. It's not. It's brand new, but it was left behind, and you should pick it up. Come and get it. Hey, what other announcements do we have? It's Affirming You Card Writing Day. That's going to be taking place in the fellowship room. And if you want to go do that, you can talk to Daryl or Judy Slay. Doing this is a way that you can edify people that are incarcerated. So you can send them, write a little note to them on a birthday card and send it to them and offer them something prophetic and amazing that may change their lives. And if you want to get involved with that, today's the day to do it. By the way, that announcement was brought to you by this yellow squishy thing that you can find in the Lost and Found. Seriously, come and get this. These things bug me. And save the date, folks. It's a great opportunity to meet the pastors. I'm one of the pastors. You'd be meeting me, and if that frightens you, don't worry. There'll be other people like Renee and Bob and Dave and Susie. It's just going to be great. And there'll be a cast of thousands there. That's August 25th in the fellowship room. They're going to be serving a light lunch, so that's nice too. And I imagine there's going to be coffee, or I'm not coming. Hey, folks, and another item that's in the Lost and Found is this purple umbrella. And it's amazing and not bad luck when you do that indoors. I'm singing in room 2. I'm singing in room 2. Okay, that's enough of that. Come get that purple umbrella. Hey, folks, every Sunday, prayer for our country. Prayer for our country, folks. It's at 6:30. There's an insert in your bulletin about what's going on next week. I think probably someone's coming up after the announcements to talk about it a little bit more. But folks, pray for your country at 6:30 in the library every Sunday night. And always be in prayer for all the politicians of our government here, because we're supposed to be doing that. There's hangers in the Lost and Found. Okay, so anyway, the next announcement. Howdy, it's a good time of year to have new beginnings, new adventures. Ambassadors for Him needs you. If you want to get out of your shell and outside of the four walls and help out others, maybe pray for them, Ambassadors for Him may be the outfit for you. Leslie and Henry Greiner are going to be in the hallway. They're going to be at a table. And if you want to get involved and if you want to come on board with that and help others, this is a great opportunity for you. And also, now that I think about it, if you'd like somebody to come pray at your house, well, Henry and Leslie Greiner are gathering a group of people. They're going to be signing up in the lobby today to come pray for you at your house. So you can do that too. In either case, stop out at that table and say hi to them. By the way, that announcement was brought to you by this sweater. I'm not entirely sure what it's for or what it could be, something. Anyway, it's in the Lost and Found, and you should grab that. There's also a really cool scarf right there. You know, when I put it on, I'm kind of reminded of The Sound of Music and climb every mount. I guess I don't really look like a nun. But in any event, there's that right there. And what other things are happening? Church office hours, folks. The church office hours are a little bit kind of wonky this time of year, and that's okay. Things will be getting back to normal in a few weeks, but if you want to get a hold of somebody in the church, you can look inside the church phone book, get a hold of a pastor or an elder. By the way, I've been asked to tell you not 24/7. Not 24/7. I mean, if it's an emergency, that's something different, but apparently there was some kind of a crazy mix-up a couple weeks ago in video announcements, and we're sorry about that. By the way, that announcement was brought to you by Colored Pencils right here. They are, in fact, they've got some sort of refill lead something or other inside. They're kind of mechanical, not something that they had when I was a young lad, but they're not ours, they're yours, so come pick them up. And let's see, Living Waters Church email prayer team. Folks, if you've got a prayer need and you'd like it to get it on the prayer list, you look inside your bulletin. Diane Ritchie, her phone number is in the bulletin and her email address as well. And you can contact her and she can get a group. And finally, one other thing that's in the announcements here, folks. Inside your bulletin, there's an insert about next Sunday's prayer for our country. Connexpo, which is coming up next month, where there's going to be amazing prizes for you and your kids. There's going to be a flyer in there about the youth and a flyer about higher call. And that's about it. That's everything. There's a pink brush in here. There are sunglasses. There's a bib. And there's a mitten that's waiting for someone to pick them up. Come to the Lost and Found. Come one, come all. Pastor Dave and Bob, back to both of you.